At home, I think that they have their privacy because they feel free, and they do this often when they'll say, I need some time alone, and they go into their room, and as long as after they've had their time alone, they can come back and say, I was just feeling frustrated and I needed to calm down. As long as they're not keeping anybody in the dark in the house about what they're going through, we're fine with them having their alone time.
Privacy, they both have their own bedrooms. Um, don't really go in there. I don't go through to see if what they're hiding, or I trust the kids. That's their space. I don't. I check what apps they're using on their phones. But to be honest with you, I really don't know how to use many of the apps, so I can't see so much what's going out. I let them listen to the music they want. I let, for the most part, listen to the shows, and I spot check the stuff that they're doing. But I think they have a lot of privacy of personal space and use of technology.
As far as privacy goes, I give him as much privacy as he needs because I know how it is as a teenager. I know how your mind is different, what kind of things go on in your head as far as you yourself being in your own person.
I don't really, I try not to get too into their business, but I definitely ask questions. And I tend to kind of take topics pretty head on, but with a gentle kind of spin, I guess.
I like the amount of privacy I have. Like I can close the door to my room, and my parents will usually, like most of the time, they knock before coming in. Sometimes they forget.
Anytime they're home, they're in their room with their doors closed. But there are no locked doors in this house. We have to be able to turn that knob and open the door at any time, something like that. So I think that kind of annoys them when we just knock and walk in without saying, hey, we're coming in, or, something like that.
As a teenager, I like a lot more privacy than I used to have. Like, I like people to knock on my door just because I don't like my brother to just barge in here. I like to have my room be my room, and it's a place to be welcomed in, not a place to just walk around in.
Yeah, I do actually. I do get a lot of privacy because, like, everybody's like doing their own thing in the house. I'm usually in my room just like looking at YouTube, and my mom and dad, they have their privacy in their room. They might be looking at TV. My cat does her own thing, and my brother does the same thing. So I think everybody has their own space.
Just because we're not as dependent anymore as far as supervision. We can go out on our own, hang out with friends on our own. We don't need the parents around all the time. Sometimes they come in and they're just kind of there seeing what I'm doing, and it's not a big deal, but it's still kind of annoying, I guess.
My mom and my dad, they're always like out of school and like gotten a girlfriend or something, and I have to like no, I'm not focused. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Like, yeah, that's right. You shouldn't be focused on them girls. Focus on the books and stuff like that. So like they're in my life because of my parents, but they still like give me some privacy.